Before we start this video, we did this interview at a place called Batcity Comics out in Bradenton. It's a really cool place. It's a non-profit, so if you're ever in the area, go check it out. Also want to give a shout out to Cait, who interviewed us. She's on Instagram as Zombie Cakes. Give her a follow, check that stuff out too. And here's the video. Hey, how you doing? We're No Pants Maurice. That's Mike.
Yep.
Zach. Dumbass Jordan.
Yeah, that's
Dumbass Tony. And it's our awesome friend Cait.
I'm Katie. I like interviewing people.
Beautiful.
How long have each of you been playing music, and what inspired you guys to start the bands?
So, I've been playing, I think the three of us have been playing since we were like 15, 16. You're probably longer than that.
I picked up like 13. I started playing guitar, and maybe bass as well. I think so. I think.
You know what really got us into it, which is really stupid? Guitar Hero.
Yeah, we got really good at Guitar Hero. And we're like, this is really cool, but we're really lame. So we decided we should actually learn instruments.
But you ended up going to MSA for guitar, so that kind of...
I went to Manti
I'm
School
really
of the
sorry
Arts.
about that.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I guess.
PHS?
It was a long time ago, so.
It's pretty much went to Palmetto High like champ, so.
Yeah.
Absolute champs.
Left out.
And then we started the band because we all three were together. Jay hadn't started like in the beginning, but we all three were like, well, hey, we can all play. And it was literally like, he plays guitar, he plays guitar and bass, and Mike had to play drums. So
I started at like 21?
21.
Like 21 or something. And then I probably stopped like 6 years ago because I don't really play guitar anymore. But whenever they want to make music, I play guitar.
Okay. So how did you all meet?
I've known Jay since 4th grade. And
And then we're cousins. The
yeah,
three
that's
of
my
us,
cousin.
so
So I've known Zach my whole life. But yeah, I met Jay, we were in 4th grade, and literally were given a opportunity to blow balloons for a party. And we were given specific rules not to overblow the balloons. Jordan did, got caught, teacher got mad, took him away. I said, it's going to be my best friend for life.
That's
Yeah.
so
That's a good
beautiful.
time.
Yeah,
I was probably
yeah.
smaller than the balloon.
yeah.
You know, like, it's small.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He was like the first person to ever say the F word in like the 4th grade, and I thought it was French or something, so I had no idea what the hell he was saying. And then Tony said he lived down the street, and we used to sit at his house and wait 40 minutes for him to get off of WoW, so then he would
Yeah,
turn
that's
around and
good
say
time.
hi.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, wow. That's what he played.
What about each of your individual instruments calls to you specifically?
I like the drums because it requires a lot of like focus, so you have to be able to move all of your limbs, sometimes at different times. And then when you really get after it, like trying to sing and play at the same time is almost wild. And I like to feel like I'm a little bit in control, because if I mess it up, they can't play. But I do a lot of it. So.
I actually prefer bass guitar over regular guitar. And the first time I really kind of found that out is I saw that movie Scott Pilgrim,
Okay.
and there's a part where he was playing it, and I remember audibly saying out loud, like, "Wow, I'd really like to play bass." But I don't know. I think I connect more with it, and it's just more fun for me personally.
I just listened to a lot of like melodic, like metalcore style stuff earlier on, and I thought like the Wheatleys and all of that sounded really cool. The sound of the guitar I thought was pretty sick. I was like, sounds pretty badass. So I was like, yeah, I'd like to learn that. Cool.
I did it because Zach started learning guitar and I couldn't let him outdo me.
Nice.
And I lame it, but I think it's very expressive. So.
Now Zach outdoes me anyways.
Oh, wow. But you know.
Was it because of the jab earlier? All right, gotcha. That's cool. No, that's fine. No, that's good.
We all have our own strengths and weaknesses when we play guitar.
Mine's
Some are
just,
weaker than others.
yeah, mine's like care too darn much.
Oh.
That's a deep take.
So, you're locked in a room with Christian, Katy Perry, and Hitler. You have one gun, one bullet. How quickly do you kill yourself?
Oh.
Man.
I think there's gonna be a vote.
Well, can I put my head up
Wait,
against
one bullet?
Hitler's and take care of it?
No. See what you do.
Hitler's been dead since the 40s.
Oh, well, no,
Allegedly.
we actually had this conversation. He's on the dark side of the moon with the other space
True.
Nazis.
Or
There are
Argentina, I've heard that too.
He's not in Argentina.
Is
I
it-
think if you all wanted to get shot, I say we just put our heads together.
Oh, like
Bang.
Wanted or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curve the bullet.
Yeah, curve the bullet. Just go
You think
into
it would
a
actually
door
work though?
No, I watched Mythbusters. It didn't work.
To answer the question, I think maybe 10 minutes. About as long as I would get, and I'd be like, okay, I can't do this anymore.
I would probably like mash Katy Perry's head in between mine and Hitler's or something, and then just like
Not
right
Christian?
there. I don't even know who that is.
Oh, that's good.
That's probably why we'd spare him.
He said, whoever seems all right.
Don't learn.
So we'll get into.
Wait, we're gonna text her later. Why did you even say that?
Big fan of Sonic, like you people.
Oh wait, then I might know who that is.
He is you people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ruby Eclipse.
Hey, so this is post-production me. We found out who that was later. Not good. Anyway, back to the video.
What's your favorite local music venue?
Ooh, well.
Decoy Dogs.
Hell
Because they paid us money.
Oh my god.
All you other music venues out there, take notes. Pay people for entertainment.
I do like, well, I don't know, is it still called Big Top Brewery?
Big Top one you're playing here soon. You talking about that one? It's
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Top Live now.
Yeah. It was a different venue back then, but it was fun when we played it. We played with other ones.
Mhm.
That or Red Rock.
Red? Oh yeah. Hey, Red Star.
Red
Star Live.
Red Star out there by
Live.
Harley Davidson. That was great.
I love
Yeah.
that
that's
venue.
Yeah, I like. I like those places you said too. Yeah, Decoy was our original place. Oh my God, no, it wasn't the original place we played at, but Decoy was always awesome.
Oh, we can't. You talking about the Roo?
Yeah.
No, we're not talking about the Roo.
Oh
It was a
no.
good time.
It was a good
Just
time.
kidding, they barely paid us.
Well, they paid us, but they didn't like that we were heavy and that the cooks were into it. I think they saw the
Yeah.
troglodytes coming
That's
out.
always bad.
I don't think it helped that the median age of the people there is like 85, so that probably
Yeah.
didn't help. But
We were playing a bunch of punk songs, and the vibe wasn't good, so Mike yelled, "Y'all like Brad Paisley?" And everyone went, "Yeah!" And we kicked into the Misfits. So,
It was really bad.
but
It's all
shout
about
out to Corey. Corey was the guy who helped us out to that. It was a good
Yep.
time.
Your latest single, Chasing Airplanes, is really intense. What inspired the lyrics and the fast pace?
Okay, so hang on. It's called Chasing Air Trains.
Oh.
Because Chasing Airplanes is the band we actually parodied the name from, so that was a good segue.
Oh no.
No, that's
So,
good.
that's
We
nice,
like
by
that
the way.
guy.
We're not making fun of them. We're not making fun of them. They're much better musicians than we are. But
That's good.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
they're
thought it
good
would be a
dudes.
pretty funny name.
We wrote it because we were doing a bunch of different songs on the record, and me and him were sitting there, and we go, why don't we just write some like heavy song? And they were there too, but we were writing the lyrics down because I think we had the instrumental
Well,
already.
What had happened was you two were writing. We got to the chorus. I'm like, "Oh, yo, I'm gonna write this down." And Jay goes, "You're just gonna sit there. We're gonna handle this."
Well, I think you left because we were at.
Why did it take him home?
Yeah. So he left, and I was just like, yeah, they said some like weird line earlier, so I was just like, okay, I was like, gonna work some magic real quick and like do some rhyming and all of that. Like, okay, yeah, I think I got
That's pretty
some.
important for a song.
Yeah.
It helps.
But
It
we
helps.
were just kind of sitting there. I'm like, I'm gonna write this part like Mike Shinoda, and then you write this part like Chester Bennington, and then we'll see if that. And that's literally we were trying to write lyrics like a Linkin Park song. Doesn't sound like a Linkin Park song, but
The lyrics are definitely reminiscent though.
yeah,
A little bit.
yeah. And the funny thing is, we wrote that, and then I turned to Jay. I'm like, do you physically feel any of this that we wrote? And he goes, no, this sounds cool.
Yeah.
Dude.
And Jay always goes, "We need to make some scary shit. You don't want that scary shit." So.
Yeah.
Not scary shit, just like heavy stuff.
And now, what's everybody's best dance move?
Oh, we seriously got to do this?
Oh,
Oh
yes.
shit!
Right
In front
here.
of the camera.
Watch it. So you hit like a touchdown, and you go, bam.
Oh wow.
The only one I can do, unfortunately, is the floss.
Have to
There we
say,
go.
Wow.
I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it.
Whenever you practice, man.
That shit. It's the easiest one in the world.
He's panicking. He's panicking.
Nice.
Is that a dance move?
It's a sprinkler, dude.
Tony, listen, if I saw you just doing this at a club or something, I think you're like a mob boss about to like gun the entire person. Do not arrest this man. He's not gonna gun anybody down.
I love
don't know.
people.
I do like. I don't really dance at all ever, but I do like the.
Wow.
Oh, look at you!
Pretty
That was
impressive.
great. That was great. Can you share anything about your upcoming releases?
Oh yeah, we don't give a crap about
We're under
Great.
NDA, unfortunately.
Yeah, you know.
Big time stuff.
River Monsters, Larry. Larry said no go.
No, it's all over the place. There's 12 songs that have already been recorded. We're releasing them. So there's more hardcore. There's alternate rock. We have one ska song.
Ooh, I love ska.
Yep.
Ska sucks.
You guys listen to ska and shit? Yeah. That shit sucks. Like, it is terrible.
And
That's
We got
the
punk
point.
songs.
we got punk.
Yeah,
So
there's
it's
A little
all
bit of grunge.
Yeah,
going on
there's-
there.
So it's more of like what we started doing at the end of that last record. We
Mhm.
started doing a bunch more experimental
Yeah.
for us, because like the first 4 songs in that first record we wrote in high school, and then the rest we wrote in college.
There was a lot of, like, a couple songs on the first record. There's one that Jay just won't listen to anymore. Like, we don't play live.
Which one?
Anymore implies I listen to any. So.
Yeah, well, Joker's Wild. We will never.
That's a terrible song. It's not Joker's Wild, it's Joker's Wild.
Tried to make it sound like a name. I was trying to be cool. I was trying to write Dr. Feelgood, and
Oh, that's already been written.
It did.
yeah, but I was trying to write
We know now.
Letting me know.
But
It
yeah,
was
that-
towards the end of the last album. He kind of got more into the writing, and he goes, "Look, we're gonna write stuff that's just not 4 to the floor, 4 chords all the time."
So
It's our
Great.
latest hits album.
So yeah.
this is our 10.
Nice.
I actually want to ask a few questions about one of the songs in that album. Royal Cheese has a great music video. I love the music video.
Oh.
What did your production process look like?
This guy.
This was Lucky Lino Studios. Pretty much it just becomes model it all, and then I mocap, sue me, and I'll do some freehand animation, but it's pretty much model the stuff, storyboard it, because I work weirdly, and then just kind of like, once it's storyboarded, which he drew, with just a bunch of stick figures, and he just, this is Mike's monkey, this is Jay's monkey, this is the Mothman, and it was written up like a Scooby-Doo chase sequence. So
Yeah.
he just drew all of the sequences that he wanted to do in Scooby-Doo. I just matched them, and then I did all the animations.
This time the monster was real.
It was a real monster, but yeah, it's a typical production you would do for animation, except I streamlined it. No.
How
My
long
s-
did it take you?
To do that one, it was probably about a month. I'll give
Oh,
myself
wow.
a month to do. You have no idea. The one I actually did before that was for Ace, the little green robot Lino, and that literally when I first did that took another that was another one. It's 2 minutes, and that took like a month and a half to make. But here's the thing: it takes a month to animate it. It takes another month and a half to render it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it came out great.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's really silly, and it's really good, that song.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really good, that song.
Oh yeah.
It also sounds like a breakup song. Have you guys gotten over your feelings for burgers?
No, I'm deeply in love with Five Guys, Burgers and Fries.
You really gonna pay that
Unfortunately-
nonsense?
What's that?
You gonna pay for that nonsense?
Well, if you let me finish, Tony, I was going to say, unfortunately, I can't afford another down payment on a house, so there's no way I can afford another cheeseburger in my life.
No, I still eat burgers, man. And especially if they still moo, I'm all about it.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
I like a raw burger. What can I say?
I like it raw.
I like it raw.
Oh, behave.
You guys already answered this question, but what kind of different direction are you looking to go to with this next album?
It's really not a direction. It's 5 different directions at one time.
So you're trying things out right now?
Yeah.
Pretty much. But
Basically.
it pretty much turns into somebody comes up with an idea, and then we literally just sit there. And correct me if I'm wrong. We just sit there and go, okay, let's do this. This would sound cool.
Well, it just, Jay always says what goes with the song. Always go with what helps the song. Like, you're not going to force a song that's not a punk song to be a metal song. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah.
just can't do that.
I mean, a lot of it's just Tony going, I really like this movie. Let's write a song about this movie.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of reference to movies
Yeah,
in
this-
our
the,
music for sure.
The song you did the artwork for, Norman, Zach had a riff, and he didn't have lyrics. And I walked up to him and said, "We're doing this about Norman Bates." He goes, "Okay," and that's what I just.
That's one of my favorite movies too. So
Yeah, it's
that,
just-
I was
it's
on.
great.
I was on
Yeah.
board. So
Do you guys like the birds as well?
Birds is okay.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
Yeah,
good. I like Psycho and Vertigo really more. But Birds is still good though.
Love these movies. How did you guys escape the laboratory you were raised in?
Oh,
We're actually not from a laboratory. We are top secret agents from the future. We are actually
everybody looks like this in the future?
No.
Well,
This is- we actually expect this.
Unfortunately,
If they look
yes.
like these guys in the future,
Yeah.
We've gone
Oh,
backwards in
yeah.
time. You're gonna start looking like the fathers from the Croods, or as I've been told once, the two bullies from Joe Dirt.
That leopard sucks!
I think
Oh,
Zach's probably
no.
the most futuristic looking fellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
It might be the best thing.
There was gonna be a whole Syndicate reference, but I couldn't remember what they're called. Cyber Commandos, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They're
we- yeah, that's
going
not
after
it.
Eurocorp. Yeah.
That's interesting. So your mission is to create music?
Our mission is to come in and play music that sounds dated and expecting 90s-esque band playing to pay the bills. It doesn't.
Mission's still incomplete. Like, you know, like we're
Oh.
trying to capture the music part first. But
That's great.
You said 90s reference. Edit this out, so we're just penny.
Yeah.
Boy, this is gonna be good cut content.
Yeah, this all just
Yeah,
gets cut out of
definitely
it.
cut that.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
I
so
literally.
good.
keep it in. Keep it in.
Yeah.
I don't think we should.
You can just randomly play. We love Joel.
Whatever the
Billy
hell
Joel.
they do now.
Oh, Mike, you did that earlier, didn't you? Is that how they do it nowadays?
No.
It's not bad, isn't it?
No.
We're too old,
You
dude.
guys can't do that?
No.
Well, I don't know what it is. I was close.
Y'all can't
Yeah, I just did
Yeah,
that.
there we go.
You know what I just did?
There we go.
Yeah.
You did
That's really hard to. Why would you. See, that works. That looks like a heart.
That's how they do it in like other countries.
I'm too old for this shit.
What non-musical media have you each been engaging in lately? Doing or just reading, writing?
Oh, no, I just animate all day, every day. And video games, I guess. But mostly I'm just animating because if I don't have time, I'm just reading.
I play a lot of video games. I watch sports too. That's pretty boring, but you know.
It's
Whatever.
not boring.
He's the guy you'll hear. Take it to the house. What the fuck?
None of my teams, by the way, take it to the house. They're all
Yeah.
they're all pretty bad.
We're Dolphin fans. We don't know what good is.
I just play video games. Yeah. Very boring.
I play video games, and I'm writing a book that they have constantly called Doobie Scoo.
Yeah, speaking of Scooby-Doo
Oh.
references, that one is riddled with it.
It
He's
is.
probably gonna get like sued whenever it comes out.
It's
but
n-
Yeah,
good time.
Straight up cease
you can
and
make it a
desist.
zine.
See,
You can make it a zine. There you go.
They can't really do anything about that.
see, Doobie
True.
Scoo comes to life. She still lives.
We also work on hot rods.
Yeah, me and Mike work on cars.
That's one thing. They don't.
They don't.
I don't know anything about cars. Nope.
See, that's a curse to me because like I told you guys the other day when you're watching a movie and a car breaks down in the movie, you're listening to it and you go, yeah, that's probably the transmission. You know what I'm saying? You diagnose it while you're sitting there, but it's
That's the
horrible.
one thing I hate when I know you work on cars too. But listen to this.
What's it sound like?
Yeah, what is that? I don't know. I have to actually get in there and look at it.
Oh no, that's what I was gonna do after this. Why do you guys appear in my nightmares as gnomes and trolls?
Wow.
Again, we're from the
I'm a
future.
former gnome, so I used to be like 4'5" and weigh like about the size of a small cat. So
He's
So
a-
sorry I had to go through that.
He's a recovering gnome.
We don't look like trolls because we look like the fathers from Crude or the bullies from Joe Dirt.
That leopard sucks!
Troll dolls.
That's about right.
Tony just looks like the guy from the squash commercial or whatever.
You kidding? The Bigfoot?
The Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Ruby Eclipse.
Gotta get that in there. Alright.
That's the interview,
Well, that
huh?
was fun.
All right,
That
that
was
was
very
fun.
cool.
That was awesome.
Thank
Yeah, we had a good time.
Thank you.
Big shout for Batcity Comics for letting us come and be
Yeah.
nonsense for however long this video is. Gio walked away from the camera, so we don't even know if he's still recording. I liked it.
Oh,
Yeah.
fist bump.
bumps
What do
all
you
around.
what do you watch? Loudwire?
Um,